Hey guys, today we're going to talk about cheap stuff from China. Um, where to get it and how to get it, good sites and bad sites. eBay used to be pretty awesome back in the day, a couple of years ago for getting stuff. The problem now is that if somebody sells thousands of things a month, then they can just ignore your negative feedback and it'll fall down to the bottom of the queue, and then nobody will know the wiser. It'll affect their feedback a tiny percentage, but nobody will really see it. And then if you really want to, for a $5 item, you can, file a complaint and then maybe you'll get your money back, but it's a huge hassle, and just to, take a gamble to get a cheap little device, it's kind of a pain to do that. So these are some alternative websites that I've found, and they're kind of like eBay. You get the same kind of things, but sometimes a lot cheaper, but with real feedback. I guess the first one we'll talk about is Fast Tech. Mainly what you're going to get from Fast Tech is a lot of vaping accessories, but as you can see, they do sell all kinds of stuff, accessories for phones, um, flashlights, toys like quadcopters and stuff like that. This particular site is pretty much 100% straight from China. I've bought stuff. I bought some little heat sinks for a flashlight build, and they took forever. They were cheap. The shipping was free, but it took forever. It took like 2 months just to get one little envelope. So this is not my favorite website, but it's a site nonetheless to get stuff. Next, we'll move on to Deal Extreme, but you want to go to Deal Extreme Seoul, dxseoul.com. This website's much better. It is direct from China, but fast shipping. And this has more of a variety. And like I was saying, dxseoul.com, that is their direct to US website, also free shipping. With a lot of these websites, you just have to make sure you hit a minimum amount on your order to get the free shipping. It's usually like $20, which is not that hard to hit with some of the cool stuff you can get. I kind of interchangeably, I go back and forth between Deal Extreme and the third one we're going to talk about is Banggood. And they also have a section of their website where you go to the US warehouse. The selection will be a little bit less on the Banggood US Direct website, but the shipping is super fast from both Deal Extreme, Seoul, and Banggood. I guess that one is us.banggood.com. They're both pretty fast. Unfortunately, with all three of these websites, the tracking is basically non-existent. The product will just kind of show up one day. With all of them also, you don't want to order any lithium-ion batteries, being that they're coming from China. The customs in China has changed, so they have to inspect packages that have lithium-ion batteries, so that will slow it down tremendously. Alright, so on Banggood, my favorite thing I'd say about it is that they're not jerking you around. As you can see there, it actually says only 2 units left. So they tell you ahead of time whether or not your product you're looking at is available. Also, you get these user reviews, and they're real. You can click on the reviews, and it actually, sometimes they're not in English, or really rough English because they're translated, or if it's from some other country, they try to speak English in the review, but they actually give a real review. Sometimes if it's a more technical product, they'll say something like, it works if you modify it a certain way, which is really nice to know if you're trying to make something custom. So my vote is for Banggood with the US Direct website. It gives you, cheap products, real reviews, and actual quantities. So you don't have to waste time ordering something only to find out it's a piece of crap and it's worthless. And you don't have to waste time trying to order something only to find out later by some robot reply that they're out of stock and you have to wait a week. So Banggood.com is my favorite website. When you're on Deal Extreme, you do have to create an account to be able to buy your products. When you do buy the products, sometimes it tells you that it's out of stock, but usually they'll have one that's almost identical but with a different part number or a different SKU. So then you'll have to log into your account and cancel your order on the first one and then place your order on the new one that you've found. And it's all done with like an automated bot kind of thing. It'll just tell you that something's not in stock, but it'll take a long time. You'll be waiting by the mailbox thinking maybe your product will be here soon after 2 weeks, which it's never going to show up because they're out of stock. So that's why Deal Extreme's a little bit difficult to use. You have to check on it yourself, go into your account and check the status. I'll give you a sample of the kind of products that you get. This is a pretty cool little endoscope that I got. And this is the way typically that you receive this stuff. Just comes in a bag, not really much for packaging or boxes. So this is a Android and PC endoscope. I've used it on my Android, but not on a PC. Comes with the software disk. I believe this thing was about $15 or something like that. And it works really good for what it is. It's got 6 LEDs in there. You can adjust the brightness of the LEDs with this little knob here to turn. You can plug this straight into a phone that has OTG support, and that'll turn on. You do need to investigate, download an app. But like I'm saying in the Banggood website, usually in the comments, some user will tell you, oh, download this app, and then you'll be good to go. It also came with these little attachments. One's got a mirror on the end so you can look around once you look into a hole. I was able to use this kit. If you do buy one of these, check that mirror. Sometimes there's a film. You have to peel that film off and then it has much more clarity to it. But I was able to use this to confirm my diagnosis of a timing chain tensioner that let loose and the valves on an engine got bent and there was no compression. But I was able to look in there and see the tops of the pistons had kissed the valves. So really, really useful tool for $15. I was able to just not waste a whole lot of time tearing an engine apart to find out it was junk anyway. So it really saved my time for a nice, affordable product. And the other awesome thing about these websites, like I'm saying about being similar to eBay or Amazon, but much more realistic, because you actually see the, right there, you got 256 people actually bought that flashlight and did a review. So all in all, I'd say Banggood is the best and easiest website to use. Deal Extreme will have a little bit more variety, and Fast Tech has kind of more oddball hardware, like accessories for vaping or more intricate parts for custom building a flashlight. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and find it really helpful and informative.